Welcome to Crypto Warehouse News. Today is September the 1st and we're going to take a quick look at the information regarding the merge. I'm Mike and I'm with Brogan.
Hello.
And Julian.
Hello.
And before we start, are you both looking forward to the merge?
Can't wait.
Yes. Big news for Ethereum.
Big news for Ethereum. Right, well, before we get started, I'm just going to give a quick recap as to what the merge actually is.
Okay.
So Ethereum is switching from proof of work to proof of stake.
And what does that mean?
That means that there will no longer be miners mining the Ethereum, but the Ethereum will be produced and paid out to people who stake their Ethereum, who deposit it on the Ethereum network.
Okay.
Now, this is brilliant for the environment. As we've mentioned before, talking about the green people, the energy consumption will be reduced by 99.9%.
Okay.
Which is a
Big.
lot. Yeah, it's big. And inflation, which is the amount of Ethereum that will be produced, is going to be reduced to almost zero.
Wow.
Yeah, which is also very big news. So, when is this going to happen? September the 16th.
Not long then. Couple of weeks.
Not long. And you won't have to do anything
Good.
with your Ethereum.
Right.
It's
Okay.
going to be staked. And this is the biggest change to Ethereum in about the last 6 or 7 years. Nothing like this has ever happened.
Wow.
So the next thing I want to basically ask you guys is, what effect do you think this is going to have on Ethereum?
Yeah, its price, you mean?
In its price, in its ability to stay as the second currency? Can it catch Bitcoin up?
No.
Will it not? If it's not being mined anymore, will no more Ethereum then be produced?
What happens is Ethereum is being burnt as transactions are processed on the
Yeah.
network. Now, to stop that having negative inflation, Ethereum will be created and paid to the people who've staked their Ethereum. So, for example, let's say 5 or 6% of all the transactions, Ethereum transactions, are burnt in terms of the fees.
Mm-hmm.
That percentage will then be paid out
All right.
to the people that validate.
So will it then stabilize the price of Ethereum a bit more than it is right now? If it's there's the same amount being created than there is being destroyed.
Yeah, at the minute, there's more Ethereum being produced.
Yeah.
Now, there was EIP 1559, which happened in September last year.
Oh, what's that?
That was a change to start to burn Ethereum after each transaction. So that was one part of the merge at the very beginning.
Okay.
And now what we have, the next stage, which is to switch to proof of stake, that carries on. But before EIP 1559, Ethereum was inflationary.
Yeah.
And to stop it becoming deflationary, these people who have their Ethereum staked, they have to be paid a reward for staking their Ethereum. Otherwise, there's no point in them keeping it. So inflation might be 1%, it might be 0.5%. It will change each month depending on the volume of traffic on Ethereum. So the big question then really is, are you going to buy or sell on or before the 15th?
Difficult question, isn't it? Very difficult. You would think in a normal level playing field, you would imagine that the price would actually go through the roof for a couple of days.
Yeah.
But we're not in a normal playing field, are we?
No.
So everything's distorted. So I don't really know. Maybe it's going to see a little bit of a hike, but I don't think you're going to see its potential of what it could have been.
The one thing that's probably going to stop the price from crashing is the people that have staked their Ethereum. Once the merge happens, their Ethereum will stay locked for a period of 6 to 12 months.
Yeah.
Yes, they can't sell.
So they can't sell.
All they can do then is buy more.
Yeah, exactly. Buy more, and I believe that they'll be paid this staking rewards when that comes online.
Yeah.
So I think if all of the Ethereum staked, which has been staked for 2 years, if it was all released on the 16th or the 17th, then I think we'd see a massive sell pressure.
Yeah.
But because it's all locked up, I think the price will run up to the 15th.
Yeah.
Maybe get somewhere near $1,800, $1,900, and then maybe plateau, and then who knows? This has never happened before,
Yeah.
Sure.
so there's no precedence for it.
Long term, I think the price is going to go up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's the equivalent of 4 Bitcoin halvings. So what you've done is you've completely removed the entire inflationary nature of Ethereum. It no longer exists.
Yeah.
So, in 10 years' time, there's likely to be maybe 5 or 6% more Ethereum than there is now, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Will this also start to remove the problematic area of gas fees
No,
at all?
no, that will be sharding.
Right, okay.
You see, after the merge, I believe the next one is called the splurge.
Why, oh why?
Vitalik has a strange sense of humour, but I think the splurge is next, and that will introduce sharding.
Right.
And so, what is sharding? Is that when we combine more transactions into one?
No, it's where you divide the processing of the transactions over some of the nodes, but not all of the nodes. So nodes can process multiple batches,
Thus making it cheaper.
Okay.
thus making
In
it
theory.
cheaper. Polygon exists to remove the processing fees from Ethereum,
Right.
and I don't think the difference is so you've got MasterCard, which processes credit card transactions, and let's say you can do 100,000 transactions a day or 100,000 transactions an hour, whatever else it might be. What people seem to forget is Ethereum, or any blockchain, every single action on the blockchain is a transaction,
Yeah.
not just the buying of an NFT or whatever it might be. So for every one transaction on a MasterCard, you might need 50 transactions on a blockchain. So if MasterCard can do 100,000 transactions an hour, Ethereum really needs to be doing 5 million transactions an hour to keep up.
Yeah.
And that will never happen. I think you'd need to look at a layer 2, which is something like Polygon,
Okay.
which batches everything together before it puts it onto the Ethereum chain.
Right.
All right.
So,
Okay.
anyway, thanks for listening.
Yeah. Please subscribe.
And like.